Hey guys, I'm Derrick Wali Anderson, and I'm the founder of Dream with the Deadline, where we help high performers finish what matters most, no will. All right, now, if you guys are ever felt like you're capable of more, but couldn't quite figure out why you keep circling back to the same patterns that don't serve you, this conversation will make everything click for you. In the previous episode, I shared what happens when willpower fails. Today, I'll show you why it fails and one hidden program inside your mind that's quietly deciding what you start, what you stop, and why you never quite feel done. Now, this isn't motivation, it's identity architecture. As you may or may not know, a few months ago, one of the hardest seasons of my life occurred. I was sitting in the bleachers at my daughter's practice, no phone, no plan, just flipping through, thinking we're rich, and then it hit me. A single line that I read dozens of times before finally it landed with full weight. A goal is just a dream with a deadline. And that sentence, it hit me like lightning. I realized that I spent years chasing goals that were not anchored in my identity. I kept trying to act like someone I hadn't fully become yet. In that moment, everything made sense. My subconscious wasn't broken in, or I should say, my subconscious wasn't broken. It was just loyal. It was being loyal to the system that I had been running previously. It kept repeating whatever identity felt familiar, even if that identity no longer fit the life that I now wanted. The more I studied, it became even more clear that we don't get trapped by our circumstances. We get trapped by our identity. And here's how the identity loop works. First, you have a thought, you take action, which gives yourself evidence, and then now you have belief. Every thought you act on becomes evidence that reinforces who you believe yourself to be. And that evidence locks down the loop even tighter. If you see yourself as someone who can't stay consistent, your subconscious will create proof to confirm that. Missed workouts, unfinished projects, or delayed goals. Not because you want to fail, but because your mind is wired to make that identity. And that's where most people get stuck. Believe me, I've been there myself. They don't lack goals. They reinforce that wrong self-image. Until your identity shifts, every new strategy just becomes another stall tactic. At one point, I realized I've been trying to outperform the old version of myself, but the old version still had the password to my subconscious mind. And that's the invisible code that most people never change. Psychologists call it self-concept. It's the collection of quiet statements that your mind run in the background. Perfectionist, I always start strong but never finish. I need pressure to perform. Now, on the surface, they may seem harmless, but every line of code that tells your nervous system what's safe is being run without you even realizing it. And your mind will always choose what's familiar over freedom. I remember one client in particular, let's just call her Sarah. She told me, I don't need more motivation, I need momentum. She had everything organized, vision board, and her good habits, but still felt like she was running in place. During our first session, we discovered a belief that she's been carrying since her childhood. If I slow down, I'll be left behind. That single thought ran her life for the next 20 or so years. And once we began to rewire it, her entire system began to change. She didn't need another productivity hack. She needed permission to feel safe with moving at her own pace. That's the power of subconscious alignment. You can't outperform what you still identify with. After realizing these thoughts in that bleacher that day, I wanted to understand why the subconscious mind resists change even when it wants to grow. That curiosity led me to the path that I'm on now, which is hypnotherapy. And through that process, I learned that the subconscious mind can be reprogrammed, not by will, but by alignment. Hypnosis simply quiets the noise, bypasses the gatekeeper, that is your conscious mind or critical mind, and helps your subconscious updates its code to match the you that you are now becoming. And when that alignment happens, execution stops feeling like effort, and it just starts feeling like truth. It starts feeling natural, as if you are supposed to be that person. Now, here's what I want you to remember. You don't act on your goals, you act on your identity. And every result in your life right now, good, bad, or indifferent, is proof of who your subconscious mind believes that you are currently. But here's the good news. Identity is programmable. And once you learn how to work with your subconscious, success becomes automatic, natural, if you will. And if you're ready to stop running that old, outdated code and align with who you are and who you are meant to be, you can go ahead and book a free strategy session. I'll be happy to help you guys. You can head over to the link in the description, dreamwithadeadline.com, and we can talk one-on-one to see if you guys are a fit for our private hypnotherapy rewiring sessions where we can map out the fastest way to rewire the patterns that are keeping you stuck. There will be no pressure, no sales pitches, just clarity, alignment, and a next step if you feel that it's a fit. So my name is Derrick Wali Anderson, and I am the founder, again, of Dream with a Deadline, and I want you guys to dream big, act fast, and finish what matters. I'll see you on the next one.